Okay. Uh, don't know how to get rid of the yellow box, but I'm going to share this around. Here it is. Let me go here. Let me go. Shift into right. Yeah. On modding. I should go and ask him, like, then I want to plop at one other place. Here. Videos? Yeah, videos. Plop that in. See if he replies. But, so basically, I'm working on a customizable battle scenario. Let me get something so I can see the chat. Not top messages. All messages. God damn, I hate that shit. Sneak it in. But yeah. So basically, I shouldn't have my headphones on while doing this because it's not like you hear anything anyway. Maybe I shouldn't even record sound, but basically I'm working on a customizable battle thing. So this is I'm making a test order of battle so I can test out the thing, the scenario, the system that I'm coming up with, the scripting, so I can just get to the scripting because the scripting will be pretty universal. Oh, why did it just black out there? That was weird. I have the stream pulled up right in front of me. Let me make sure it's actually live. Live. Be live. Live? Okay. There's a bit of a delay on it, I'm guessing. Let's see, did he respond? Because somebody's in the chat room. Oh, that might be me. I am really dumb. I haven't streamed in for fucking ever. Or as he would say, fire trucking ever. But so basically, how this is going to work is you're going to have a list of units here. I have an older version of this that was made on an unfinished map that's in the files. Where I had this is a lot better laid out than that one and a lot more logical of a manner. These should probably be on this side though. Because you're usually going to deal with all of this before you deal with any of this. Well, I guess you do the branch first, because it's going to go... Let me pull up the order of battle, because it's going to go basically... Well, for platoons, it's the unit type, then it's the branch, then it's the size of the unit. Because unit size can be determined by branch, so... It doesn't make sense to have that one first. Same with unit class. Well, unit class usually is only a thing for infantry units. And then you have unit morale, which can be decided at basically any point. Well, once you have the unit selected and pulled out of the group of units. Like, there's going to be a pool of units that you pull specific unit. I'll show you. It'll be easier if I can show you through here. So you'll have like 6 of these tank units in here that you'll pull from, and you'll have various lists that get joined and things get removed from. There's going to be a huge list of dummy units, sort of voodoo dolls if you're familiar with Doom modding. Basically, they're placeholders is the long and short of it. That basically serve the role of being like a blank variable. Oh, hi. I'm explaining how this is going to work from a scripting standpoint before I get into it, but basically there's gonna be a list of units down here that you select from, and then you select the branch first, and then you select the then you would select like the unit size. I can pull it up over here. The thing. It was my thing freaking out. I have the stream pulled up in front of me so I can see the chat. And I made sure to put it on all messages instead of top messages because YouTube likes to hide the messages for whatever reason. But okay. I forgot to check over here. It didn't send me a notification, I don't think. Basically it's going to go unit type, then branch, then unit size, and then you can edit the other things that are related to the unit. So like morale, for instance. I had another setup where it went all the way up and down, so like you had 10 and then it would go all the way down to like 6 or something down here. Basically it was 2 columns, but I decided to go away from that setup and just do it on a per nation basis, the morale, because the morale system is let me make sure it's picking me up. Yes it is. I think so. I'm just really worried because I haven't streamed in forever, as I said earlier. But basically you're going to have, it's going to move over to here. This one probably should be on this side, but it kind of makes sense because you're going to select branch and then the leader rating. Because this is like what, I could show you in the, here. I'm going to be doing a lot of explaining for people who aren't familiar with this sort of stuff. Because somebody may show up and be like, what? But basically, these, because these have different effects, like the 5 being more powerful than 4, so forth. I think that it's an attack bonus modifier, so that, and then this mobility is for both HQs and leaders, so you select between these. I had 6. I remember having 6 at least on my other one, so I don't know what it was that I had that I don't have here. And then you have the size, basically the radius. I don't have army here because it's unlimited. Some nations you will be able to bring the army as a historical formation, and then you'll get an army HQ. I think it was Thailand that has that under, yes, here. So this would be the exception to the rule. And these are big ass units, like 100 plus units, formations. Obviously, this scenario is going to be VC versus US. But I can save and then I can append the nation to any other ones that I do. So, helps a lot. So I need to finish this up. Check something here. Oh, freaking long. Okay, I was just checking if they had smoke or flares attached to them here. I don't see it. I don't know all the rules around that off the top of my head. So, this is going to be rename. Scroll up through all the frickin' platoons. Because you have all these they're not really branches, they're more like subgroups of the military. The Marines are the only one that's like a separate branch. But I think it gets the point across. Branch as a using branch as a word, it's what I'm trying to say across well enough. So you would move. These are the army specific ones. If I go to F2, it'll pull up this menu. It pulls this up, but it doesn't have the range. So I have to go to the F3 menu, which is a separate application altogether. Airs, yay, because it's old. And then I can see what the weapon range is. Though it's not really important because I'm not going to be adding extra VP cost to units and such until the yeah, that's 6 units. And then I can go boop, 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 boop. And go up, down. Oh, yeah. I should probably remove that Marine one. So I can copy the Marine word. Because, yeah. There's a lot of units. And Marine doesn't have one at this level, this organizational level, because you can't put something of the same organizational height underneath it. So, like, I would just make these all, like, core level formations if I could do that and stuff them underneath each other, but I can't. It'd be cool if there was a task force organization that basically worked as a folder for stuff like this, but that's really complicated probably to code into the game. What isn't supported? Could you be more specific? Or are you referring to the, because I'm just rattling things off right now. Let me see. I don't have timestamps here. Let me check in the, I think, okay, like, okay. So I'm assuming that's about I'm assuming this is about the, what you mean by that is that's not supported. I'm assuming you're talking about having, like, another type of formation that you could have underneath one. Oh, okay. You're talking about this. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's old. That's what I meant when I said that it's old. But something it's useful just if you want to get a general idea for some land units what their strength is. But yeah, he's the dev of the game for those who don't know, or the lead dev. He's like a modder turned dev because this game's old. Down, over, yeah, that level. And then I'll move over to, gotta find it. It's basically sorted where aircraft are the last thing in the list. Not the... Okay, I don't know. I'm assuming you're referring to the, like, text, over here, right? Like, the, like, where is it? Like, the tag type. Like, this whole thing over here isn't shown in it. I'm guessing. Because, like, aircraft caused that program to crash. And they made a bunch of new aircraft tags with, Oh, not the... Oh, user formations. These will cause the game to crash if you use this. If you use these will cause the game to crash. Because I'm planning on moving all of renaming all of these. Okay. So I can't use these. Okay, you haven't tried. Well, I guess I can try and see if it will work. I did get it to load into the scenario editor on my old one, which I was using renamed notes, user formation notes, for basically labels on my old scenario, because basically some levels didn't have like a marine. Let me load that actually. Let me go and find that and load it, because I can show you what I'm talking about, what I was doing. Here. Play. Awesome cinematic. Sorry, we can't see it because there's, I'm assuming, copyrighted footage. Let me go and edit scenario. Oop, music. And I might have to download it from my Google Drive because this is, I'm working with a, let me see. Yeah, scenario, cancel. It has to be file, new, map. We'll just use the one I was using because the map doesn't really matter. And then, let me see if I can find it in here. Or if I'm going to have to go and dig it up. Let me open that one. I don't think I deleted it, but I could be wrong. Let me go open a new V. I'm gonna have to open another instance of... crud. Okay, X that out. Minimize, go and open a new instance of the game. Okay, there's no copyright on that footage. I wasn't sure there was or not, but still, it's a cool trailer. It's just a bit long. Wish they would put it up on the Slytherin, or maybe I'm misreading what you're saying. But boop 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 boop. Edit order of battle. Need another one of these, so I can load it up and make sure it's the right thing before I go and load it into the scenario editor. But yeah. Ugh. Ooh, where is it? Open. Oh, it's gonna be up here because it's main copy. This is, I think, the one I was working with before. I'm gonna have to rebuild this. I was trying to do macros, but because of the way this is set up, it doesn't really work because you can't like click on something over here and then press the arrow key to move over to this side, which is kind of obnoxious. Oh no, it's worse than yours. Yours is way better organized. You don't have as many icons, and you don't have like like games that could get you fired from work on your desktop. Yeah, this is the right org. As you can see how long it's loading. This is like, I think yeah, it's like the I attached basically two of these giant things in here. So I'll load this up here and we can take a look. This was the old one, but I'm going to reorganize it so it makes more sense from a scripting perspective. Where? Oh yeah, this is the. Oh, not open. New. Silly me. Open, and then I can go and open that. The difference between the copy and the normal one was that the copy is the one with the double things in it, double the amount of stuff, because I thought maybe I could use that to do it, but then I was like, this is going to take a while, because it's loading both this map. Now I can go and pop this open. Doop. It's loading this, which is the Playku map plus the control panels. I might bump this up and, like, remove the this row, but I could also put stuff like terrain references and stuff up here I've thought about, or unit reference cards, basically. Basically something that shows all the units so you can quickly move around the unit handbook to check what different things are. Okay. Ugh. Okay, whatever. Hopefully that doesn't break everything. I'm just gonna put... How does this work again? Seeker. I'm trying to remember how you type this in. Because I know it was something weird, if I remember correctly. There's, like, weird rules to it. Okay, no, this just works. Okay, I'm gonna go 1967. No, yeah, the weird rules. Yeah, there's weird rules to that. Pull up the manual. It talks about them somewhere in here. Me looking up the. It's really nice he included this in the this app, this PDF viewer. All the terrain types. Is it the scenario maker's not where you expect it to be. The scenarios come after it, which always throws me for a loop. If I go, okay, that's the org editor. Scenario editor. It's mentioned somewhere how to do this. Boop, 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 boop. Making weird noises. Kind of wish this was right next to the terrain thing. I'm trying to remember what this is. I remember looking it up at work or school, depending on how you want to phrase it. Oh, where is it? Might be easier to go look at how it's written in the game. Yeah. I know, but I'm looking for a specific detail. Like, what's the order of the dates in here? Is it like... I can't remember. That's what I'm trying to remember. Because you have to put that in. Is it month and then year, or is it year and then month? I think June is 6, right? Yeah. That's what I'm trying to remember. Maybe I have to also put in a description. Test. Okay, no, it's explained here. God damn it, I'm stupid. I'm really dumb. I have a June, comma, I'm assuming, is it? No, it's June. I'm just gonna go June 15th, comma, 1967. Okay. Nope. I have to write it in a different, like this, probably. Oh no, it's numbers. God dang it. I'm really silly. Oh, you put it in the wrong way. Probably not comma. God, this is. Let me just read it here. It's gonna be, boop 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 boop. Where the date must be formatted in day, month, year. Okay. It's probably 1/6 here. Had to guess. No. Psh. Does that just work? Okay, it does need to be June, comma, space. Or is there no space? Why can't I do this? Let's try this. It's day is digit from 1 to 30. Month is any blah 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 blah. Year between 10 June. Oh, does it need to be? So looking for caps. Yeah, I did this earlier, so I maybe it's because I changed this. Yeah, that's bizarre. Wow, that's bizarre. Let me go. Let me go to the jump map here. Jump, jump, jump. What is the jump map? Display map view. No, 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 no. Settings. Units. Map. Oh, it's not there. It's gonna be. God, I suck. I let me get down to some actual terrain. Oh god, this is gonna take forever. Jump map. What's that? Bottom of stack. Thought it was gonna zoom me out. Oh, there's the jump map. God, I'm silly. Go down here now. And I can go over to here, and I have to remember how to do this. It took me a bit to figure out how to insert units into the maps. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, it doesn't crash if they're on. All of these are like, are those user custom labels, these up here. So I took a bunch of those and renamed them. So you have the VC units. I have to go one layer. Oh, that's boats. God dang it. Those are not going to be in the initial version. But yeah, as you can see, you can boop, plop units down. I'm surprised you didn't try that ever. That's interesting. These are leaders. Leader. I turned on the thing. There's going to be a lot of track IDs in this. This is going to be, as you can just see looking at the track ID numbers. Oh, you need, yeah, I was going to put the HQs up in this layer. That was my plan. Was to put and give the player one free HQ unit that is of their highest formation level that they take. I forgot to mention that. And probably a leader or something. I don't know. I haven't decided. But this is what it would normally look like. I did it differently on both of these because I wasn't sure. So all the leader units will probably be up here unless they're for a specific formation. So like, let's see and find one. No, these are too small. It needs to be like, yeah, so like this case, this would like stay in here. Um, yeah, so you would have units like that, but you would have like attached overall HQ is basically what that's supposed to represent. So you would basically take like an so all the HQs are going to get pulled out of these and moved to this level. So yeah, I have all the basic like OOB org level formations in those. I have so like let me open it up here. So like you have all the like the formations that you could take as a player. Basically, is the idea, and you'll basically be able to take those. The idea behind the platoons is that they're attached units. Um, and you have like an overall HQ that basically takes from whatever your highest level unit is. Obviously, this one I didn't get as far as to put in divisions because most of the divisions are period unique units. So there's only going to be one available because it's a historical unit. Is the idea that I'm going with. So like you have like named divisions like the 2nd Infantry Division, so forth. And you won't be able to change quality of units that are in formations. Though this is more historical. No, these are not historical units. God dang. I'm being silly. Let me find it. I think it's company level where you see it. Where some of the formations, yeah. These. Yeah, the so like let me show you what I would do real quick with the dummy one. Let me go down to the so like the HQ will be in the final version like over here in its own that attached, or is that that's one too far out? So it'll be down out here. Yeah, and the historical formations. I don't know what that is. So like you have R. I can look it up real quick. What is that? What is RO OAD ROAD T table TOE. Okay, that OOB. Trying to figure out. Not now. Can you explain what that is? I can't find it. I'm assuming that's like. Do you mean if they're packaged up? Is that what you're referring to? Oh God. When you have the road structure, is that like how they're when they're loaded? In transit, bah bah bah. Being like moved. Is that what that means? This is the one the like these ones. Let me go and look that up because that seems kind of important to know. ROD. Acronym. Oh, that's interesting. Sorry if I'm just stupid. I see this one down here. I'm assuming this is the one that I was getting. Which one of these two? Okay, it's explained in that PDF I sent you. Okay. Let me go and get that pulled up. That was a while ago. I'll um, no, I don't think it's this one. Where is it? It's a PDF. I think it's this one. It's PDF. I'm trying to remember where I found that. Oh, did you send it to me on Discord? If you could send the link to me on like Discord, that would be really useful. Just to make sure I'm looking at the right thing. P, Q, here's R. I know there was like there was another one that I found. Oh yeah, was it no? They have a bunch of these. There's a much more detailed one. No. Okay. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Okay. Let me actually look at the table of contents before I just start scrolling. Historical background, post-war. Okay. 671. Seems to be. Oh, these are not. Find the page. Down. This is probably not the most interesting thing, so, but yeah, I'm gonna have to look through that. So it was a reorganization from what. So it's like. Let me download this. Save. Okay, so it's the transition between the nuclear, like, 50s type stuff and the and more conventional, because people realized nuking each other was kind of dumb, from what I can tell. I may be misreading this because. Okay. Seems cool. Ugh, just scrolling. Without thinking about why I'm scrolling. But yeah, so the idea behind that you can take platoons here is they're like attached to a bigger formation that you're probably going to be taking. Because thinking about implementing a script that basically reduces your ammo every time you fire, and you have to have ammo resupply units that basically give you more ammo supply points basically per turn. I don't know how easy that is to script, but I did notice there is a per firing thing option in the scripting. Pull that Lua function reference. That's what it's called. Find it. View. Edit. Find. Fire. Next. Oh, that's up now. On unit fired. That's checking flags. That's for yeah, so it's probably this one that I was thinking of. So, because it's for whenever any enemy unit fires, you could probably hook this up to a supply loss type of deal. Like 1 point of supply or something. I don't. I may be wrong on how that would work, but. Oh, yeah, down. Oh, this would be even better. For that sort of thing, I would assume. But yeah, let's not get caught up in reading that, because that can steal a lot of time. is 5. Oh, it's fine. Cavalry. The cavalry units. Oh, here we go. Let me make sure that this is correct. Yes, cavalry. Try to make. We can probably. I'll do them one at a time to make sure I don't accidentally screw up. Over, over. Up, down. Up, over. Back. Up, over. Basically, the reason I'm sorting it like this is because I need to be able to pull them out of different lists for scripting stuff. Let me go to the... Because you have... So I'm assuming that... that lists are separate from OOBs. I have to assume. Let me find it. Where the hell is it? Oof, where is it? Oh, boop, 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 boop. Ah, here we go. No, it's... Here we go. List. So, you would have the thing is, let me add one of what I'm... You'd have, like, a dummy, like, unit. Probably a helicopter. Because they're fast. And so it gives the player a lot of wiggle room. As the dummy unit. But you would basically join... It would be like header of list join to one of like these lists. So like you would have... So you'd select... You would move your unit onto the M41 space over here. This one. And it would move the thing... It would move it into the... It would join the list. It would move the header of... I don't know if this will work. That's why I'm making this test one. Just to figure out all the weird quirks of this. So it would join that one to the... this one. It would join it would join the header, or you might have to make a new list that's the head of this, which is basically the first thing in order, from what I understand. Which would be, and the list that it would be pulling from would be the dummy units list. This is a way I can get around not having to write dummy units for every unit in here, like one for all these spaces for basically every single unit that that would need to be in this. Outside of units that are subordinated to another formation. Though, but I don't have to write like branch or all that stuff. I only have to do morale and some other stuff for those. But so basically, it would take the head of... Let me just build it out because I'm gonna have to do it anyway. Not this one. I can X that out. I think now it's probably safe to do that. And then you would go... So you would have a separate org from, like, this. which would be your dummy units. Let me go and make it. I'm just gonna make it a core level org. Or army level org. I wish it showed what level the org was over here. We're gonna go dummy. And then I need to go to platoons. Might also, all the spaces are going to be landing zones, so you have like so if you fly over something, you don't immediately trigger it, because you can check for if something's on the ground. Oh, that took a while to load. But, so you have dummy, and then you would have basically, oh, what is it? The, go down to, find a 1 strength helicopter. Basically. Smoke ship might work. Is that... Yes, that is actually the first. Boop, 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 boop. I swore I saw one. Because you don't want to prevent overstacking. That's why it has to be a 1 strength helicopter. So you would probably use these. Or these. But I probably helicopters. Because I don't know how. And you'd have all of these in the dummy folder. And these would affect... you'd probably want to rename these dummies or something. Or, though... But you'd have basically these, smoke ships actually probably work pretty well because... Never mind. Probably... I don't know what their attack rating is, but you would have basically these dummy units. And these would be in their own folder under this. So let me grab a core level folder. Boop. Jump that up to the top. Because you'd need HQs to refuel these if you ran out of fuel, in case you're indecisive. Or, well, taking your time. So you'd have... let me make sure everything's going alright, because you haven't commented in a while. Okay. Everything seems to be alright. But you'd have, oh, I didn't name that. Rename. This would be, actual dummies. I know that's misspelled. Deal with it. Actual dummies, so you would have this, so you could have your HQs that refuel those. And these would basically be assigned to different groups, like the different lists. So, like, you would select 5 and it would... You'd select basically, you would have one of them deployed once you select this. It would move it to the, oh, let me go and try to find the correct thing. I can X this out now. This I might move over to here. And there. That way all the editors are over here. But you would, oof, what was... I had a thought. You would move, so it'd move it into this org, basically, as a list. Obviously, it's not putting it in the actual org, but this would be a list. That list, all of this. Oh, God, that rhymed. And then... Oof. So you would select this. That would do. I should probably type this out. Just do it on. Make another one of these. So you would just so I can write some pseudocode down here. Basically, code that explains what the function actually does. So you would move to hex to unit select hex. Hex. Or HC, I think it's referred to in the scripting thing. Yeah, HCS. HCS. Unit select it. Hex coordinate something. Basically, you move it to there. Move, it should be unit selector dummies, or dummy, to unit select hex. Ah, okay. Yeah, you'd basically move it to hex coordinate. Okay. Just put HC. Coordinate for given unit. And land. I should probably add that. Or maybe I should put that. And if landed did and then I'm gonna continue it on this line because you would move down a line. So you'd move the unit selector dummy to the unit select the units. How do I word this? This is gonna have a lot of. This is gonna be like word salad, basically. To the units. It should probably be the hex coordinate to select unit. For selected unit. For given, for, yeah, and if landed, then join, well, then take header of dummy list and join with units. So selected unit list. Remove, then remove dummy from dummy list. Or, well, it should dummy header. Dummy list. So you don't select the same unit, basically. Because they have to each be attributed to specific things. I'm just trying to think through this, have it written out what I'm planning on doing. Yeah, I shouldn't blow into the microphone on accident. Let me find it. Boop, 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 doo doo. Could include a message that tells you what all can be selected with unit. Yeah, that probably is something I should have, like a bullet. I don't quite I haven't looked through the one of these basically. But that's also why I'm thinking of putting the unit reference in that I mentioned at the using that top space, because then you can see what each unit can, like what branches and stuff can select it. So, but yeah, I should probably put in a message, or yeah, dialogue, one of those. Basically tells you what branch and how many can be taken of each type, because I can't mark that with this system on the thing, but I can mark it all at once with the message, basically. Because, like, let's say you're taking M35s, the trucks, that can be taken by pretty much all the branches, and can be taken in a large variety of numbers, but there's oftentimes, like, it's the this one, yeah. It can be taken in 6, 4, 3, or 2 number quantities. So this I might put as a wherever, like something that says wherever, or something to mark it so that I know that it's not this. It doesn't need to be in this specific spot, but maybe I should say communicate. Yeah, communicate unit options, morale. Morale is the same. I mean, branch, ranch, comma. Oh god. Branch, and unit size 2 player. So you'd remove the dummy unit from the. Before I got distracted with that, you would I also need to add another dummy set here. Oh, these are. No, wrong one. Oh, it worked. Oh, beep. I should X that out and go over to go, and I need to add another, like, big thing. There's gonna be a lot of dummy units. I wish you could put units back into the reinforcement list. That would be really useful. Though I know that's like a wish list feature. Especially for like scripting, so you could have a unit leave a battle and then return or whatever. Because then what I could do is I could like stick it onto the... I could basically have the unit leave and get back into reserve once it triggers something, and then you can... It'll allow me to cut down all the massive number of dummies this is going to need. This is going to be selectors, effectively, for selecting units. There we go. This can go all the way up to the top for now. Just gonna hold on to that. I can add more later. Probably going to be logging off pretty soon, but probably once I fill out this. There's also some parts of the actual thing I didn't talk about, like how air power is going to work. Though I haven't gone on to aircraft yet, so... I did have the idea that maybe you could refit aircraft during the game using a script, because you're going to have all these spare aircraft units lying around from the OOB, so you could like change weapons using the control panel. Because there is a marker I saw for if something's doing an airstrike, from what I could tell, which would though you definitely could run into issues with lack of dummies if someone was running a lot of aircraft. Oh, I keep scrolling around without thinking of where I'm scrolling. Rename, this is going to be 3. I was using an auto clicker for this earlier before I realized I can't remember what it was before I realized you should probably just folder everything initially. So I had pretty much the whole VC unit list and unfolder, like it wasn't VC, it was American platoon list unfoldered. And so to move things around I had to use an auto clicker. I wish you could move between the... Oh. That's interesting that you can move it like that. It's like the least useful way you could move it. So, like, the arrow keys move between things in the one thing. I'd rather if you were at the, like, dead end of a thing. So, like, here, let's say, you could, on this side, you could press the arrow key and move over to this side. For making, like, macros. So, like, I could set it up to that it, like, inserts, like, I could set up a program that, like, basically simulates me clicking 6 times up here, and also a hotkey for this up here. That would be nice. This is probably the worst of the editors, I will say, by a pretty considerable margin. It's 2. Or the most manual of them, at the very least. Let me make sure this is the right one. Yeah, Marine. Ah. Ah. God dang it. Three. Probably going to be signing off once I get all the bulldogs in here. Also, I'm probably going to limit the Guns a Go Go to 4 because there was only ever 4 made. So it doesn't make sense to have any more in the game. Where was it? It was up here. Yep. I missed one. Okay, that worked all right. Five. Rename 3. Rename 2. And we got 2. I'm probably gonna sign off because I am tired. File. Save. Call this test. Testing. Yeah, that can work. That out. Start Xing everything out. I guess I'll go and in the stream here. Yeah. So let me go to here. In stream.